Yeah.
Your Discord. Who are these people, man? They're thinking that there's a beef between us and weird shit, and I'm like, where the fuck? You know what? Honestly, thank God we on the panel here don't live in fucking internet land where like there are no real friendships, no nothing. Like I actually believe these guys just live in the internet, Nick. Literally in the Matrix. Like
I hadn't heard that one. There's a beef between us.
Look, this is no bullshit. Someone had a clip of you talking about the manosphere, right? I was just like this. I was like, I agree with some of what Nick's saying, but I think he's wrong on certain things, and I'm not in a relationship. That's all I said, right? That turned into Nick. It turned into something. I guess I fucking hate you or something. I'm like, wow. It turned into this. Camelot, do you remember a time when guys had disagreements or something? Like just simple disagreements, right? Like,
yep.
Yo, Camelot, I think you should do strings with shirts on. No big deal, right?
Yep.
A single sentence gets flipped into like, see, this is what it is. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm planning on going to the man's house in 5 days. Who are these people?
It's because they're loud.
You think you're coming to my house? You think you're coming to my house, you binger? You're not coming to my fucking house. By the way, I got bikes in my house. You're going to steal them.
These people, well, I heard about what happened with Sean, and then there's the Farron drama. Like, so I've been away from everything. I was getting fucking.
Dude is fucking crazy.
What happened,
here.
Nick? I was out. You know me. I'm out there.
I
working.
had a birthday, Drex. I'm sorry. I got older.
You're old as shit.
I'm old as fucking shit. And when I got older, everything went to goddamn hell.
Everything.
You're sitting there. God, if the chat doesn't know, I told this motherfucker, I'm like, hey, Drex, come on my show. And then when he tried to come on, I'm like, studio's full, motherfucker. I didn't let him in. That's what I did.
Closed.
Yep. Yeah, Nick, I'm sure someone probably tried to use that as like some kind of ammo, right? Like he didn't even come on Nick's birthday stream. I'm like, yeah, I literally was like, oh shit, the fucking studio's full. Oh well, I had to work in the morning. These internet fucking weirdos, bro. They're lames, losers.
It's like a couple. It's this small percentage of every community of people. I don't know like what it is or what triggers it, but there are some people like I was talking about this earlier. There are people who stop watching a thing, right? Like it stops becoming there, and that's fine. Like for me, I've been doing this for 5 years. I don't watch much of anything for 5 years.
Yep.
At all. Like that's a long time. So I know there's going to be trickle off from that. But there's this subset of people who will stop watching, who get personally fucking angry at what happened to their thing.
Yep.
And like those people are really fucking mad. And it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think that they. Okay, so this is basically this bullshit.
That's what happened to me last night, like at 4:30 in the morning. Nick texted me like, "Hey, you up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just took my dog out." And he's like, "Just go check your Discord out." I'm like, I get there and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. Because Sean, do you notice though? Do you know?
Did you see my comment? Well, actually, you're not.
I'm not in your Discord. I still got to do a show with you because I was gone when you.
No, I know, but I need to send you. I need to send you what I put in my Discord.
Your comment was fucking hilarious to me. Like I died.
Yeah. Well, I had to fucking set some boundaries.
Yeah, you got to. Well, Sean, this is what's crazy. Every time that you hear stories like this, do you ever notice the common theme? All of us are doing something in the real world. That's why we're not sitting at a Discord all day, right? Like we're like doing something. And someone's like, "Yo, this is happening," and then so you go in there, you're like, "Wait, what's going on?" Like you're the last one to know. You see what I'm saying? Like because, like you said, you're walking your dog, maybe you're out with your girlfriend or whatever. You're doing something, and then you come into this this madness, this mayhem, this chaos. These people are fucking weird, man.
Although I do just want to say, Nick, this is all your fault. You turned.
I know. I'm sorry.
You turned my Discord into a refugee camp.
Everybody, like, here's
I'm fine with it though. I'm totally cool with it.
Here's the frustrating thing. Like my Discord, I had to shut my Discord down. People are like, "Oh, you shut his Discord down for this, that, whatever." It's pretty fucking obvious. My Discord, a guy, maybe a couple people. I don't actually know. I have to go back and like look. But a guy, while I was watching Scrooged on Twitch, he decided, and he actually messaged me and was like, "Hey man, I wasn't trying to stir shit up." He messaged me. He posted a bunch of like full on fucking gore, like women ripped in half, dudes getting the blood eagle where their backs are open and like all this shit, like shit that you cannot. And also a guy literally fucking a dog, like a guy fucking a dog, like full on gore and bestiality. And he posted it in the Safe for Work channels, which that entire Discord nuked. So I had to go in and I'm watching a fucking movie on Twitch. I'm in the middle of a goddamn stream. And someone in my Discord's like, "Hey man, just want to let you know, like, go scroll up in your Discord a little bit and you'll see what's going on." So I go in there, I ban him, delete all of his posts for last 7 days because that's like an option that Discord gives you. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. And so I delete, I do that and I ban it. And then I'm like, I got to shut this fucking Discord down because I don't know what else has been going on. I'm not in the Discord, but I know that mods are asleep clearly because I'm having to deal with this shit. And so I shut the Discord down. I close everybody out of everything. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to bring it back or not. At the time, I was not keen to bring it back. Now I kind of am. Like, I'll probably bring it back with a whole new set of rules and focus and a schedule and all that shit. Because I actually really liked doing these live chats. The problem is I would set like live chat Wednesday. And Lady Raggeds would schedule a bunch of shit for me on Wednesday. I'm like, God damn it. Like, I have this thing. So then I do live chat Thursday. Then I got a bunch of shit on Thursday. So it's been a fucking mess. But I want to bring the Discord back with a schedule. But I cannot have a bunch of literally like ripped in half naked women on the fucking Discord. Like, you just can't post that shit. I don't care. I am desensitized. I don't give a fuck about gore. You can show me a pancaked man, I'll laugh at it, right? I get stuck in a lathe and spun into belly, I'm laughing. I'm like, this is fucking hilarious. You show me a ripped in half chick, and I'm like, that dude must have had a giant cock. Like, I don't know. Like, you it's hard to fucking shock or offend me. But Discord has some goddamn rules. And I have to like do that. I have to take care of those rules and figure that out before I can keep it open. And I don't know why that's like people's thing. Like, oh, I'm going to post all this shit. Like, cool, you're edgy. I was edgy when I was like 13 or whatever. But Jesus Christ, like, I'm trying to keep this thing for you guys. Like, I'm trying to keep this place where you have free speech, you have freedom. But you got to abide by at least the platform rules. Go post it in the not safe for work shit. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you post a bunch of gore. God damn it.
Yeah, and Discord doesn't screw around on that. They don't just like ban the channel. They kill every account that's in there.
Yes.
So somebody who just is sitting there lurking suddenly finds that all of their account like is just gone.
That's the thing. I didn't know about that until another server that a bunch of my Discord people were in got nuked, and all of their channels got nuked. Like, all of their Discord accounts got fucking tossed. And I was like, oh, that's gay. I don't want to be the cause of that for anybody else. That's what I don't want. And so I shut it down. It's a temporary shutdown. I think I've pretty much resolved that I'm going to open it back up after the new year, but I'm going to have a clear set of rules and a clear set. I'm going to change the way moderation works, because the moderators are kind of like, I'm laissez-faire, man. Moderators were kind of rogue. Everything was kind of just, on everybody's own, and that it can't be that way. I tried freedom, motherfuckers, and
right.
you fucked it up. You fucked up the easiest thing in the world, which is goddamn freedom. And everybody fucks up freedom all the time. But I want a space for people to gather and talk and chat, and I want to come in and chat too. But I can't do it if everybody's fucking mad all the fucking time, and if they post a bunch of shit to try and get other people fucked up.
Well, no. I was just to say, I joked about my being a refugee camp. I know I'm probably upset a couple people, but guys, it's fucking hilarious what you're doing in mine. So we're keeping the Somalia rules for now.
Damn.
But there's only like 10 people in my Discord, so I can afford to play that game.
You just got to be careful, because it's like one person comes in who's offended, and they hit a report.
Sure.
Discord reviews everything and nukes it.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should start talking about bathtub HRT and Catboys, and I'll be fine.
That's the other problem I had in my Discord.
It's a Keppel's reference, Drex.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now. I was like, oh wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
I had a bunch of people. My Discord is a paid thing, and I found out a whole bunch of people were like not paying, but in the Discord. Which, look, it's not about the money, but it is about the people who pay to be there. Like, that's kind of weak. If people are in financial hardship, reach out to me. I don't give a shit about the money aspect of most of these things, but I do want to like respect the people who do pay to be in a place. And so when people who are not paying are in there shitting it up, like, that's fucking lame. Like, if you go to Walmart and you're not going to buy anything, but you just take a shit on the floor and they got to close down the Walmart, that's basically what happens. So
yeah,
I'm not here to shut anybody down. And some people are like, oh, well, we were being critical of Nick. That's why be critical of me all you fucking want. I don't care. Like, I get it. You want to be mad, Spurg on the internet. It's fine. But we're going to make sure when we reopen it, we're going to try and make sure everybody's fucking cool. Like, everybody's paid up and in their thing. And the other thing we're going to make sure is that there's a set of clear rules, and there's a clear set of rules for the moderators. Because I keep finding out that moderators are like changing names and silencing people like for fun. But it's not fucking fun for the people getting silenced or having their name changed. And so that's gonna be a big fucking change. I don't get it. I don't understand why people are like this. But when you give anyone a power, you give anybody a moderator power, they instantly become a giant fag. Do you guys notice that? Like, like, all mods are gay, all mods are fags is a thing for a fucking reason. Like, people become fucking weird when you give them a modicum of power. No. So we're gonna take that away too.
Smart move. So
I just I try to create a fun space for people to hang out, and then suddenly it's like this bad thing, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, no, I'm trying to be I'm trying to be fun. I'm trying to make a place for people on the internet that doesn't exist on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on anywhere else, where you can just say like faggot, piece of shit, motherfucker, I hate the trannies. Like, say whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Do you remember when we didn't have to? I think this is a key difference. So Nick, when you and I were growing up, you didn't have to explicitly say any of these rules. Remember that? People just kind of subscribe to the golden rule and the silver rule, right? They were just kind of like, yeah, we're good, bro. Like that's how you could. And if you think about it, Runkle, do you remember the days before school shootings and everything? People were like, they're good. Maybe there's a fight here and there, and then like they were good again, right? Now it's like, no, I'm going for broke. I have to kill everything that you own and love. And it's like, dude,